Alright, so I was at work today and I got a video from a close friend of mine, August 25th. I'm not quite sure if this tragic happened today or recently, maybe before. About Jacob Blake. This is sad. This is very sad. I'm lost for words. Now this man is paralyzed to fight for his life. I am very, very saddened and heartbroken. But see, here's the thing. And the sad part about this whole thing is you guys still don't understand why Black Lives Matter is here. Why the Black Panthers have reincarnated themselves, for lack of better words, or resurrected themselves. You guys still don't understand. Still disagree. This is sad. This is very fucked up. I'm lost for words. Another thing, for those of you who do not understand, or let me rephrase, for those of you who hate the Black Lives Matter movement, who hate the Black Panthers, who hate these people, because you have a few of them who are radical, a few of them who riot, quote unquote. Why don't you act like this when the KKK comes around? Why don't you act like this when the Aryan Nation and the neo-Nazis come around? Why don't you act like this then? Why don't you put a post about them? The Black Panthers and the Black Lives Matter movement is here for a reason. And if we will not leave. And I say we because I'm a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. My wife is, my children are, my family are, my friends, my loved ones. And none of us are radical. So if that means if you hate all the Black Lives Matter movement, then that means you hate me. And guess what? I'd rather die for something that I am and what I stand for than die for something that I'm not. So keep on hating me. But if you're wondering, why are the Black Lives Matter movement acting this way? Why are they doing this? Ask yourself this. Instead of asking why are they doing this, instead of asking why are they rioting, why don't you ask yourselves, why are they even here? You racist people, you racist injustice cops, you are the reason why they are here. It's very simple. If you want them to leave, if you want us to calm down, if you want us to stop marching and preaching and acting wild, then maybe you should stop killing niggas, killing black people, killing black children. I saw the other day that a little white boy died due to a Black Lives Matter riot. Or if that's what they want to call it, because I don't even think that's the proper term for it, but that's what they want to call it. Every time we get upset or we get angry, they say it's the Black Lives Matter movement and they're rioting. Okay. And a little white boy just passed away. May God rest his soul, and whoever killed him, he will be punished. But let me tell you something. Why didn't you guys act like this when they did it to Emmitt Till on purpose? This little white boy died by mistake. Emmitt Till died on purpose. They killed this 14-year-old boy named Emmitt Till because he whistled at a white woman. They brutalized him. They lynched him. They beat him severely and then shot him in the head when he was 14 years old because he whistled at a white woman. So why don't you ask yourself, why don't we act like this when things like that happen? To this very day, nobody still doesn't care about Emmitt Till. Nobody cares about him. But as soon as a little white boy dies by mistake or on accident, everybody goes crazy. Now, let's just say hypothetically, playing devil's advocate, or let's just say hypothetically it was done consciously. Because there's extremists of every party. I'm a Muslim man. There's extreme Muslims that blow shit up. Do we agree with it? No, but does that make all of us terrorists? Not at all. You have good Christians you have good Catholics that don't rape little boys. But then you have Christians who call themselves the Ku Klux Klan. Then you have Christians who call themselves part of the United States Police Department. And use their authority and abuse their authority, I should say. So, ask yourself this. Why are the Black Lives Matter movement even here? Why are they even here? Ask yourself that first. They wouldn't be here if people like the Ku Klux Klan weren't here. We wouldn't be here if people like Emmitt Till, rest in peace, were lynched. We wouldn't be here if we didn't have to fight for slavery. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for police brutality. We wouldn't be here in the first place. And if you want to take it back hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and I'm going to end it with this, we didn't even fucking ask to be here. Y'all made us come here. Remember that. Black lives do matter, and black lives will matter. And I truly and firmly believe that black lives will rule this country. I'm a firm believer in that. You know why? Because good karma and bad karma. If you do good, God will grant you good. And if you do evil, God will grant you evil. If you do bad, He will give you bad. We will rule, because still we rise. Rest in peace to Emmitt Till, and big shout outs and prayers to Jacob Blake and his family. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.